Alright, welcome back to another episode of our Prophecy of Pendor playthrough. She sets the tongue twister. Prophecy of Pendor playthrough. Alright, cool. So I'm just going to jump back in. Alright, so very last thing we did is we joined the Empire. And just as mercenaries, not as a lord yet, although that will definitely come later. And they already want us to go to war, but we need at least 8 troops, and we have 6. So what we're going to do is, Kairos ducks. Thought that was the guy I was supposed to report to. We're going to get 2 more troops so that we can join him, and well, a few more than 2, just because that's what they had. And then we are going to be honest, not follow them around at all, because we don't actually want to fight in a war as of yet. But if we don't join him, we will get negative relations, so we don't want that. We want him to like us, definitely. Especially this guy, he's one of the best lords in the Empire, and we definitely want him on our side. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. Kairos stocks, Vassal of Black Empire and Lord of Sis. Okay, I have a company of good-hearted soldiers with me. We are ready to join you. Cool. Now, I'm going to get rid of them because we don't want them. And I mean, we can follow them around and join in their fights just for relations for now. But I kind of don't want to, because we're not going to bring anything meaningful to the table. Actually, we go to Ethos and see if there's any unique companions here. How much money do we have? 10k. Alright, cool. Says orders.
Yes, good sir. Well met.
See if we can get some armies happening. And System Mora, no companions though. Okay, cool. Alright. Actually, I wonder if there's any tournaments nearby while I'm here. Could go SS. But then again, won't be able to follow Kairos Darks. Because relations are more important than money, and I would like to get started as soon as possible. But that early cash is important for setting up. We'll follow him for a while. We can do tournaments whenever we want, really. Okay. The only problem is, I don't know what the hell he's going to do. In fact, I think he's pretty much going to do nothing. If they go to take Relic Keep, that would be a pretty good fight to get involved in. Because I think we could probably take it back and then get relations with all these lords. Okay, what do you want? Yeah, scout, easy, cool. Set Puffer, Relic Keep, Top of the Fortress. Okay. Start with the easy ones. Okay. Avoid the Noldor, because they will destroy us and everything we love. I'm playing with different display settings. I've adjusted so there's less strain on my eyes, but it makes it harder to see all the colours though. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's just careful, I didn't know if that lord would attack me. Oh no, it's a lie. I don't want to piss off the Sungalian, so as much as I do want relations with knights alone. Cool. Okay. Total Fortress, really? When we could take Relic Keep back? Okay. Oh, this is a siege tower, isn't it? That's gonna take forever. Let's see how we go. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's find you some cattle. Not super expensive in this mod. They're fairly reasonably priced. Oh. Okay. Like I said, colours don't stand out like they used to. What was it, 5? Wasn't it? Yeah, 5. So it's quite hard for me to tell who's friend and foe sometimes. Gold, cattle, 5. 620 sounds pretty cheap. I remember them being more expensive in vanilla. Also, nice little difference they have in this is they follow you. You don't have to drive them onward. They actually follow you, and even though it makes more sense to drive them onward, technically speaking, it's a huge pain in the ass. Having them follow you is real nice. Leave my cattle alone, mate. Where is he? So we're just farming some easy relations. Kind of boring, but really important, especially for Kairos Ducks. Let's see if I can show you his army. The army's all quite small at the moment. They've been fighting a lot, and it's still pretty early days. They haven't built their full strength up. Kairos Ducks. But, okay, here we go. If you have a look at his army, and with most importance, look at the Shadow Legion warriors, Shadow Legion Centurion and Marinus, some of the strongest Knighthood Order units in the game. This guy always has a good complement of them. Yeah, he owns the town where they make their home, but not only that, but he's a unique lord that has them as a house unit, which we'll explain more about that as we go, because that is unique to this mod. We just set up here. This is one of the mods where you can control your allies, which is really good, because they have no idea what strategy is, the AI, unfortunately. Oh, it's cavalry. Oops. Stand closer, these archers. It's all about the Empire crossbowmen at this point. Pull the infantry back a little bit, because they're taking quite a few losses. I mean, they are essentially in a siege, kind of like your cannon fodder, but at the same time, you still need at least some of them to be alive. Where's my cross check? Are they even here? Yeah, there they are. They're doing stuff and things. Yeah, they've all got crossbows, so they're not very strong yet, but at least they've all got ranged weapons, so they're half decent usefulness in a siege. Their proficiencies are terrible, but you know, it doesn't stop them from trying. The Empire crossbowmen are very nice though. If only this army had more, we would probably be doing better in this exchange. Although, to be honest, I'm surprised with how average we're doing. I think maybe the units were a bit weak when we entered this battle. There we go, that's a bit better. Faith looks a little bit nicer. Because the Empire, in my opinion, all round are the best sieging faction in this game. Oh, actually, maybe not anymore now that the Feared's been ranged units are better. Because the infantry is so tough that having half decent ranged units really made a big difference. The crossbowmen are very good in sieges, and these guys happen to have the best faction of crossbowmen in the game. Because crossbowmen don't run out of ammo too quickly, and they punch through armor quite effectively. But yeah, we're actually not doing too well, as far as the kill feed's concerned anyway. Not as good as I thought we would anyway. We'll see how we go. Once we get them, we'll be able to help. At this point in time, I still do not have a ranged weapon attached or equipped, sorry, I should say. Yeah, wow, we're doing so average. I hope we win this fight. I think we have enough troops that we should be able to win. I'd be pretty pissed off if they picked a fight that wasn't very winnable. But we should be okay. It definitely would make a difference if I had my range weapon, because I always pick off these guys that they often just ignore, like sitting up here just shooting our men for free. Hopefully we can go make a difference. Okay, we need to get those archers. I'm not doing too well. See, I like to approach sieges with a very archer-heavy army and just take out all of their ranged units, whittle down their infantry before I even look like pushing in. But I'm not as conscious of my allies' troops, because you don't even want your faction to do too well in the grand scheme of things. Well, depending on what you plan on doing, but I plan on starting my own faction, so I don't want them to do too well, because I'm going to eventually rebel against them. Jesus, yeah, we're not doing that well. Don't know how much I just want to rush in, because my archers will lose their formation if I do. And these archers are definitely looking for me. 22 damage. God, I should have just put on my crossbow before this fight. Yep, let's pull back, boys. Try and keep some of our melee units alive. Hopefully our archers can do something. Yep, okay. Nah, that's looking more like it. And as much as I'm happy to let some of my friendly units die, like I said, I don't want my faction being too powerful. I don't want them all to die and we lose the fight. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's whittle them down a bit more. Yeah, so that's what I'm used to. I guess they just didn't have enough of these crossbowmen ready to go. I got see how we go. I believe. We really need to kill those archers. Oh, Jesus. It's so brutal. I think I'm just being impatient. It's still very early on, and I'm not as strong as I feel like I am. Like, that's a problem from going from one playthrough to the next. Like, especially where you're quite strong in one. Oh shit! How did that even? What kind of angle was that guy on? What the hell? Like, I just feel like I can. You know, in my other playthrough, I could take this castle on my own. No other lords required, easy. But that's not the case. This is not that playthrough. Oh Jesus! I don't know how they're even hitting me. Okay, I'm gonna have to charge in again. Even as crossbowmen, they're starting to run out of ammo. The crossbowmen I make, I'm tempted. I might give them two quivers and then a two-handed weapon. It seems like overkill for crossbowmen to have that much, but honestly, tempted, I really am. Oh god, this is ridiculous. Okay. God, they're so low on ammo. I might even charge the archers in after a little bit. Send them all in at once. And when the new reinforcements come in, then can get them to hold position. Jeez, I don't know how they keep shooting me through those gaps. They're almost taking me out because of it. I'm not tanky enough yet. I'm really feeling that damage. kills, I should say. Okay, that's judgment. Alright, boys, don't disappoint me. God, Jesus. I'm like one hit already. This is crazy. God, I hope we win this fight. This is a bit of a risk. I thought it would be a lot more safe than this, to be honest. I know, defender's advantage, of course, is always a big factor, but like, Empire's such a good sieging faction. Alright, we're on the walls. We're fine. We're fine. Well, we should be anyway, as long as we can stay on those walls. Oh, jeez, I wasn't sure about this one, but once you're on the walls, yeah, look at that. That's much better. There we go. Whew. Alright. In it to win it, boys. Die. My one kill. Yay. Jeez. I have a feeling those archers are going to shoot me, so. Come on, archers up there. It's a good spot for them. The rest of my guys can just charge in. Is there a guy on it? Alright, cool. That's pretty much it. Over and done with. Very nice. And I didn't even get knocked out. What a surprise. Just look at my health. Alright, that siege was much more difficult than I thought it would be. Still someone alive. Where are you? Yeah, he's in there somewhere. Right in there somewhere. Under there, is he? I think I know where he is. God, I hope you don't need a ranged weapon to take him out. Let's see if there are any crossbows lying around. Can't see any. I think he is. Yeah, there he is. If I drop down, I think I'll hurt myself too much. Come on, shoot him, boys. Surely one of you can hit the shot from there. Surely. Alright, about there. Surely. Oh God. Why don't I have a ranged weapon for this? Maybe turn the opposite side? I don't know. Because you need the right angle to get them. Any crossbows? Stuff's disappearing. Yeah, it's gone. How do you even... Oh my God, I don't think you can even get in there. Alright, we're just gonna tab this one. You can't trick because there's enemies nearby. Oh, this is such a joke. Not even a funny joke. Okay. I think it'll count as a loss if I do that. That's the thing. Alright, I'm sorry. I don't think I can even do what I want to do. I can't team kill because I don't have a ranged weapon. Oh boy. Okay. So, my last hope basically is to go to my inventory and I can take my crossbow out of there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's the only thing I can think of. This is one of the most annoying things about this game. This does happen every now and then. As you know, as the game goes on, they patch it and they get rid of stuff like this, but there's always gonna be at least one, you know. That's just a rock. Fuck. Where's my inventory? Oh, you can't. No, I don't care, even if it counts as a loss. Oh. Wow. Okay. I got the relations at least, but I lost honor and renown. Oh my god. And morale, but I don't care. It's fine. What a joke. Oh dear. Alright, that's fine. Who cares? Well, I think that taught me a lesson. Fuck that. Alright, how long's it been? That took forever. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna cap it off there because that siege took a very long time. Yeah, so we in abbreviations took a castle, so I guess that's something. Got a bunch of relations, which is real nice. That's long-term goals right there, so very important. But sorry, so hoping to get more done in that episode, but yeah, we're gonna cap it off there, so I'll see you guys in the next one.